3 minutes to go. We need some sound for Tom.
1, 2, 1, 2. One minute to go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Budapest and welcome to the TIPPMIX EHF Final4 2017 draw. A special welcome to the clubs, their players and their representatives, and also congratulations at this stage. They made it to the Final Four. Very special welcome also to the representatives of the Hungarian Handball Federation, Vice President Katalin Pálinga, the European Handball Federation, Vice President Predrag Boskovic, and EHF Marketing, its Managing Director, David Slezak. Also, more welcomes to come. A special welcome to everyone who's following this draw online and on our social media channels. And now my warmest welcome goes to my lovely co-host, Edith Solai.
Thank you so much, Thomas. It's such a pleasure being here with you.
How are you today?
I'm very happy. I'm very happy because this draw event means that we're getting closer and closer to the Final Four.
It is, if you're honest, the most exciting time for you of the year, isn't it?
It's the highlight, actually. This is the good word, the highlight of my year, every year.
Did you see the quarterfinals? Great matches, weren't they?
Yeah, I did. Actually, I was like all stressed out during the weekend, but I'm very sad for those left out, but I'm very happy for the ones who are in.
What comes to your mind when you're watching the games, when you see like the Europe's best players competing on the court?
This is not fair because I came here to ask questions and not answer them. And honestly, I'm not really prepared for this. But if I have to answer in a short way, because I don't think the viewers are most excited about my feelings, but I'm always thinking about the previous years, who were the teams that participated, how they could feel playing against their semifinalists. So honestly, I'm always trying to think with the players' minds and how they can feel when they are left out of the Final Four, when they are qualified.
But it is a bit of a roller coaster ride for you when you go through it.
Definitely, ups and downs,
Ups.
warms and colds.
Warms and cold, ice and fire, ups and downs. What we will see in the clip to come is the diversity of women's handball, the emotions it's convey, the passion, the energy. And the clip you're going to see now is a glimpse of the entertainment that the 12,000 spectators will enjoy on the 6th and 7th of May at the Budapest Sport Arena. Enjoy the clip. Games when we
Highlighted word. You're looking forward to the games? Actually, oh, I love this music background. Actually, I'm a little bit part of the fan TV and the shows, and I can assure you that it's going to be truly amazing.
give us one little hint.
Actually, we will have a short interview with one of my favorite ex-players, and she will be telling you a bit more. But trust me, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be really cool.
That's enough of a hint.
Okay.
6th and 7th
You're
of
welcome.
May, we will know more. Well, let's see what else we've got in stock for you today. And for our first interview of the day, I would like to invite to join us here on court from the European Handball Federation, Vice President Predrag Boskovic.
Please welcome him.
Predrag, you've been so close to women's handball for so many years of your life. Where do you see the sport in Europe at the moment?
Hello to all of you here in beautiful premises, but also all of the spectators watching us online. I really enjoy female handball for quite a period of time, and I really think that it's the most attractive female sport. That's why we are investing so much efforts, money, time, and energy to it. So I'm pretty sure that fourth in a row, Final Four will be top of the top and best of the best. And I'm pretty sure we will have a lot of things new to show to the audience in Budapest in May.
And what has your impressions been so far about the Final Four during the past few years?
I think it's a new challenge for all of us. It's for sure the stepping stone for the future development of female handball, and I'm pretty sure that we in EHF knows how to develop female handball. So let's wait and see.
Thank you.
Looking at the political perspective from an EHF point of view, the Women's Handball Board, for example, has just gone into its second 4-year cycle. What are the next steps from a European handball political point of view for women's handball?
We are investing a lot of, as I said, money and efforts to develop female handball and to bring it much closer to the audience. We are thinking also of new development of Female Champions League. Maybe very soon we will have something to show to all the clubs, but also to spectators, what we have in mind and how we see development of female handball in future.
Radak, thank you very much for joining us here. Thank you.
Thank you, and enjoy the draw. Our second guest is Vice President of the Hungarian Handball Federation, one of my ex-former players, Katalin Pálinger. Please welcome her as well. Szia, Kati. My first question is, what does it mean for the Hungarian Handball Federation that you are not only hosting this amazing event for the 4th time in a row, but also until at least 2019?
Welcome, everyone. It has been our plan for a while, for more than a year, that we would like to prolong our contract. It gives us stability and it's much more easier to organize in all phases.
Thank you.
What can the spectators expect when they come to Papa László Budapest Sport Arena?
We are working on 4 shows and award ceremony. I'm sure that everyone will like and enjoy Final Four who loves pop and rock music. We will be 3-star singer in the shows.
Which stars?
It's going to be...
Let me help, okay?
Yeah.
Radics Gigi,
Yeah.
Király Viktor.
Yes, and Pastor Anna.
Yes, exactly. So these 3 stars are coming. What are you most excited about for this weekend?
First of all, of course, I am most excited about the matches and about the fate of that beautiful trophy. We had the same 4 teams as we had the last year. So in the last year was great matches and really exciting final games. So I accept also a phenomenal atmosphere in the arena, and I wish all the spectators to have fun also in the end of the event.
Let's hope, let's hope.
We've seen so many great games in this season so far. We've seen so many great players. But are there, from these 4 teams that we will see in Budapest in 2 weeks' time, are there players that you're really looking forward to see?
My special attention is always on the performance of the goalkeepers, of course. But I'm looking forward to play. My favorite player is Anita Görbit.
Wow, unexpected.
Thank you very much, Katalin.
Thank
it's
you.
a pleasure having you here. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You also enjoy the draw. And I might be leaving you now, Thomas. What do you think?
I think you have to leave. There's only space on this court for 1 person now. Well, we not only got the representatives from the Hungarian Handball Federation and from the EHF involved, we did also get fans involved in the lead up to this draw. And a question we asked on Twitter to our fans is, well, the obvious one. Which team do you think will win the Final Four? And as you can see, there we have the results. So just more than 1/3 for Győr, 28% for the defending champions Bucuresti, 26% for Vardar, 10% for Budapest. For those who are quick in mathematics, yes, I know that's 101%. Twitter do offer rounded numbers. So we can't tell you where the number behind the comma is, but 101 is very close to 100. That's only on a side note. But Edith, now it's back to you. And I'm sure you might have 1 player who agrees with that, but you definitely have 3 who will not agree with that.
Most probably. Thanks, Thomas. And this is my favorite part of the draw, when I get to speak with the players themselves. Let me ask, obviously, like it's given, Budapest 10%. What do you think, Katarina?
I don't know, but I think we will show our best on that Final Four, so we will prepare very well, so we will see.
We will speak about that a little bit later, how Budapest prepares. Honestly, I know nobody's asked, but I will answer. I think all 4 teams can actually be unbeatable if they are on their best day. So I think I don't think it's that obvious, but anyway. What is happening is that we're giving away 8 tickets to the TIPPMIX EHF Final 4, and 2 out of those 8 will be given out right now because our fans have asked questions from these beautiful and very talented ladies. And my first question will go to Anita Görbic, and I will be asking that in Hungarian, but it's not really an international answer because she will only be saying names. The question will be from fan András Horváth. You are the one who wins 2 tickets to the TIPPMIX EHF Final 4 because your question got to be chosen. The question to Anita is, which are your favorite players from the other 3 teams? Szia! Olyan jó melletted ülni. Az a kérdésem tehát, hogy melyik a 3 kedvenc játékosod a másik 3 csapatból?
Igen, ez nagyon egyszerű lesz, és olyanokat választottam, akikkel játszottam. Úgyhogy először mondom, akit Katarina Bulatovics, a Jokka Radicevic és Aurora Bradano.
Hogy megúsztad ezt a kérdést? Nem hiszem el. Brilliáns. So actually she chose 3 former players from Győr, Katarina, Jokka, and ki volt a harmadik, bocsánat? Mika Radnau. Úgyhogy, so well done, you're all-star team of Anita. That's very nice. So again, András Horváth, well done, you won 2 tickets. And we've got another question. It's from Alexandra Inek. You also won 2 tickets. I hope you're screaming right now at home. Lina, hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
You're smiling.
Yes, it's really nice to be here today and that we qualified for the Final 4 again.
Yeah, it is. It is pretty cool. How's your hand?
Getting better, but not perfectly healthy yet.
Okay, look, we would really want to see you back on the court, okay? So this question that Alexandra Inak asked has got nothing to do with your future opportunities, okay? If you were not a handball player, what would your profession be?
Well, I'm actually educated as a physiotherapist from Denmark.
Really?
Yes, I am. I finished last summer. So it will probably be something with health and training and stuff like this.
Wow, that's nice. But we want to see you back on court, okay? So don't think about your physical, whatever, okay, career. Nice having you here. Tamara, hi.
Hi, everybody.
How are you?
It's perfect to be here.
It is nice to be here, isn't it? Okay, what 3 words do you have in mind? What are the 3 words that you quickly think of that you can be here?
That finally started.
That finally started. Wow, I thought she was going to say 3 absolutely separate words. That's a high five. That was very nice. Thank you. Cool. Wow, you give high fives like that. I feel like a handball player now. Okay, I think we will get back to the fan questions for Katarina and Tamara, and we will be giving away 2 more pairs for the TIPPMIX EHF Final 4, but I think the word is back to Thomas now for another interview.
Thank you very much, Edith. And for our next interview, I would like to welcome on stage David Slezak, the Managing Director from EHF Marketing. Hi, David. Good to have you here. We do have fan questions for you. As we heard, the contract with the Hungarian Handball Federation as organizer was prolonged until 2019. We also, with TIPPMIX, there's a title sponsor for this event. From an EHF marketing perspective, what does that mean for the development of this event, the TIPPMIX EHF Final 4?
All in all, this means very much for us. It was very good to be back in Budapest here for this draw and for the event in 2 weeks' time. I think when we began in late 2013 to think about this Final 4, to establish such a product on the global European sports market, also for women's handball, not only for men's handball like we did in Cologne, this was a huge step forward for us, and plans and all the developments we have achieved so far are very good. Having a naming rights sponsor with TIPPMIX, having a 3 years contract with a very stable federation like the Hungarian Federation is another milestone in this development. And now we have the 17 edition, the 18 edition, and the 19 edition, where we really can develop a European sports event, trying to attract as much people, not only in Hungary, not only in the eastern countries of Europe, but also whole Europe, in order to, prove that women's handball is a very, very attractive sport. And if you compare women's handball to all other team sports in women on the women's side, it is the most popular sport as well, and we can build on this basis.
You mentioned the outlook to 2018, to 2019. Where would you like to take the Final Four? Where would you like to take this product Final Four, as you mentioned, and maybe as a stepping stone? I think we had some very promising figures on EHF TV already last week for the quarterfinals.
Well, it is dangerous if we say that we want to establish the event as a smaller sister of the Cologne, of the Velux EHF Final Four, because it is not a smaller sister. Maybe it is a sister of the men's event, but it can grow, and it will grow. We are working hard on this. We are in a very good cooperation with the Hungarian Federation, with the marketing guys over there, with the competition guys. Never forget about the competition. Marketing is and entertainment is the very important thing around it, but sportive-wise, it's always the most important. And yes, you said it, the figures on EHF TV for the quarterfinals are very promising. This is, we have already topped the figures from the last year's Final Four week, so we are just 2 weeks ahead of the competition, and all of this gives us self-confidence that we are really establishing a global product on the European sports market.
Let's have a quick look at the sports perspective, and asking you personally, what was your highlight of this season so far? Teams that really impressed you, players that really impressed you?
Being a former player, I learned on the marketing side to be very neutral. So it is for sure very interesting that the same 4 teams are coming back to Budapest like last year. Interesting enough for me that Budućnost made a comeback comparing to the first half of the season. Kjør is always the favorite team in this competition, and Vardar is developing in a very good way, being one of the top teams, not only with the women but also with the men. And Bucharest as defending champion is always a favorite on such a tournament. So once again, I will be neutral and looking forward to tough matches.
Thank you very much, David. It was a pleasure having you here on court. Thank you. Well, Edith, as far as I can tell, there's a bit of space on the court again.
Hi, I'm
And
here.
look at you.
Yay! I've changed.
You've changed.
Yeah.
You've changed.
It's a bit more comfy, although I feel a little odd next to you, so would you be so kind to sit down?
Tell us. All right. Okay, I'll
I
leave,
will.
and
Yeah,
you tell why you
should.
changed.
Yeah, that
All right,
would be a
good.
perfect thing. Thank you so much, Thomas. Big applause for Thomas. Isn't he brilliant? Big applause for Thomas. Thank you. That goes out to you, Thomas. As for Salming, ladies and gentlemen, look at this beautiful merchandise. As you know, Salming is the official sports outfit for EHF Champions League. I've actually learned a new word, to be totally honest. It is woven label. This one here. It actually looks pretty cool, and it's quite comfortable to wear. And as you can see, the woven sticker, obviously, for the event and for the Champions League, that's also there. You can already get it online. www.salminghandball.com, and I didn't read that. And if you wish to win a signed one, which I will be signing with the players in like around 60 seconds, all you have to do is hashtag on Twitter Final4Merch. If you do that, you will get a confirmation email. After that, you will be in the competition to win the signed hoodies and the signed sets. All of them will be signed, not just one. And if you wish to buy one anyway and not wait until you find out if you win, you can get a free Salming headband with the same hashtag. Okay, so it's pretty simple, a free headband, and you can also win sets. As you can see, we have hoodies and t-shirts for men. Actually, I like this one better, honestly, because this is like gold, beautiful. But this is also very, very nice. It also has gold here. So this is the ladies set, that's the men's set. So it's already available online. We will have it at Pop Laszlo Arena for the weekend and also at Hősök for the Handball Festival. You can get all the information you need online, either on the Facebook page of the Champions League, of EHF Champions League, or wherever. I think I've said everything there is to be said. Maybe one more. Look at my shoes. I mean, honestly. I could even sleep in these. They are so comfortable. I know they are like, it's not for sleeping, but just imagine, you can run and sleep in it, 2 in 1. Cool, trust me. Okay, Thomas, could you join me? What do you think?
I certainly could. Sporty.
Sporty.
Sporty. I think you kind of doubled your speaking time. Like you run as fast as you speak.
Okay, don't you want to go on? What do you think?
Well, it's time. What I think, it's time for a second poll as we get closer to the draw. Second question we asked, and now actually the numbers add up to 100%. Thanks, Twitter. We asked the fans which semi-final pairings they would like to see.
Wow.
Very, very even. Very, very even. 34% for a repetition of the 2016 EHF Final 4 with Budapest and Varda versus GSM in the semi-final. 36%, the small majority, for Győr versus Varda and Budapest versus GSM. And 30% for the repetition of last year's final, GSM versus Győr, and then Varda versus Budapest as the second semi-final.
And you know why we're not going to ask the players? Because they will not answer. So let's skip that part. What do you think?
Skip that part.
Yeah, skip the part where we ask the players because they usually don't answer.
Go straight to the draw.
Yes, we should. So
okay.
Good luck, Thomas.
Okay, well, we skip that draw.
Okay. See
Oh,
you
it's
later.
my favorite part. That's nice. It's pretty unfair.
I'm so sorry.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we now get closer to the part that you've all been waiting for, the draw for the TIPPMIX EHF Final 4 2017. Small break. We just need to slightly change the setup behind me. But while we're doing that, enjoy the highlight clip with the best scenes of the Women's EHF Champions League season 2016-17.
Das war mal eine schöne Aktion jetzt von Budapest. Celui-là il est somptueux. Ça monte un peu. Normal pe daneze. Gol! Extraordinar! Realizarea lui Mehmetovic va avea motiv și călcase Vicercu din acest...
Løber hun op kampen, Martin. Se, hvor spil hun er. England. Og så tar han den! Vi tar den!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the draw for the TIPPMIX EHF Final for 2017. Things are about to get serious. In just a few minutes' time, we will get to know the semi-finals of this year's event. Just some quick points regulations-wise for the draw. Obviously, you know the 4 teams: Győri Audi Eto KC, HC Vardar, Budapest, CSM Bucuresti. We will first draw the first team of semi-final 1. The second team drawn will be the first team of semi-final 2. The third team drawn will be the second team of semi-final 1. And the last team, the fourth team drawn, will be the second team of semi-final 2. Behind me, you will see a draw graphic, and it's just important to know that the order of semi-finals might be changed. So it's possible that the game that appears as semi-final 2 on the screen will be the first game being played. Playing times on both days, Saturday 6th of May and Sunday 7th of May, are 15:15 and 17:45. So now for the draw, I would like the 4 key players to join me here on stage with me: Tamara Mauser from HC Vardar, Anita Gerbitz from Győr, Lena Jürgensen from CSM Bucuresti, and Katarina Bulatovic from Budapest. Perfect. 2 to my right, 2 to my left. Excellent. And I would also like David Slezak, Managing Director, EHF Marketing, to join us here in order to conduct the draw. It's perfect the way. That's because Anita will start, Tamara will draw the second team, Katarina the third, and then Lena the fourth. Anita, can I ask you to join David? So the first team in semi-final 1 are the 2015 winners, Budapest. Well, let's have a look how Budapest reached the TIPPMIX EHF Final4 2017. Well, we don't know their opponent yet, and it will still take a couple of minutes because now Tamara Mauser from HC Vardar, she will draw the first team of semi-final 2.
CSM Bucuresti.
The first team of semi-final 2, defending champions, CSM Bucuresti. Well, let's see how they got to the TIPPMIX EHF Final4 2017. Well, Katarina, now it's up to you to draw the second team of semi-final 1.
Year.
The second team of semi-final 1 is Győr, so we will see in just about 18 days a repetition of last year's semi-final in which Budapest, the 2015 winners, faced the 2014 winners, Győri Audieto, KC. And now, let's have a look how Győr reached the 2017 edition of the EHF Final 4. And now, Lena, final part of this draw for you to draw the second team of semi-final 2.
HC Varda.
So the second semi-final we will see on 6th of May, the Paplasla Budapest Sport Arena is GSM Bucuresti against HC Varda. Thank you very much, Lena. Thank you very much, David. Edith, I think there is plenty to talk about now. Plenty to talk about.
Oh God, okay. We've got the pairings. Could we sit like the way you are going to play? Yeah, you should change places. Perfect. Okay, once again, I'll start in Hungarian and obviously I will translate. Hogy vagy, kedves? Hogy érzed most magad?
Jól, köszönöm. Nem gondolkoztunk azon, hogy most kivel, hogy mi legyen így, hogy kivel lenne jobb a kezdés. Meg szeretnénk nyerni a Final Four-t, úgyhogy mindenkit le kell győznünk.
So the team hasn't been thinking about who they want to get because they have to beat everyone and they want to win the Final Four, so that's the aim. Hát, sok sikert. Good luck. Katarina, I've got a question. First of all, how are you?
I think I'm fine. We will see.
I think I'm fine. Okay. You look fine. You look beautiful as always. So we've got a question from a fan. Again, tam 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 tam. The person to win 2 tickets is Oana Moisa. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, but probably you're so happy you don't care. So the question to you from Oana is, how do you mentally prepare for such important games like this?
We'll try to stay focused and we will stay focused on ourselves. We will not think so much about the others. So we will prepare like for every matches until now.
Sorry, Anita, inkább átülök ide. Okay, köszi. Does it make any difference in the preparation that now you know that it's Győr?
No, like I said, we will prepare like until now, nothing special. Okay, we will scan them, that's for sure. So we play against them. I think we have experience to play against them, like them also against us. But we will see, like Anita said, if you want to take a trophy, you need to beat the best.
Okay. Wish them good luck. Kívánjunk szerencsét.
Good luck.
Wish them good luck.
Good luck.
Okay, big high five to Győr and Budućnost. Pachi. High five. Cool. Okay. That was very spontaneous, you know, and you wanted to do it. Okay, hi goes. What if I sit in between you so that, thank you, that's perfect. Tamara, how are you?
It's okay.
You're okay?
Yeah.
Are you feeling better now, or are you stressed more because you know who the partner is?
Now I think it's better because finally we know with who we will play and it's time to prepare good.
So you think that your team will not say you're not going to any more draws because you're not good at it? What do you think your team will say to Bucuresti?
I think that they will be satisfied, but honestly, every team is so good. So for each team, we need to prepare the best, and I think that motivation is not a problem. So we are looking forward to this match.
Okay, the last pam 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 for József Bak. You also won 2 tickets to the TIPPMIX EHF Final 4 because your question is going to be asked in just a few seconds. And actually, I wanted to ask this as well. So Józsi, cool. Isn't it stressful for Vardar going to their 4th Final 4 without winning either of the semifinals? What do you think?
I think it's not stressful, but like I said, I think it's even from year to year a bigger motivation, you know. And for just 3 girls from Vardar is this first Final 4 in our careers, so I hope that we will help them also with our energy.
How? How can you help them?
Well, I don't know, of course, with some words, and for sure the most important to doing a good job on practices.
Okay, have fun at the Final 4, your first Final 4. We're very happy that you're coming. Lina, how are you?
I'm good.
Really?
Yes, I think it was a nice draw today.
Oh, okay. Good to hear. Thank you very much. In the name of the organizers, what do you think? What does your team think with these pairings?
Well, every team that is at the Final 4 has really, really good teams. So I think no matter who we got, it will be really, really difficult. And for sure will be this against Vardar also.
Yeah, I love all 4 teams. Say good luck to the team.
Good luck.
Good luck.
And the high five. Okay, big applause, ladies and gentlemen, for the players who came here. I'm so happy to have you. So once again, András Horváth, Alexandra Inek, Oana Moisa, and József Bak are the ones to win 2 tickets to the TIPPMIX EHF Final 4.
How many days left?
18.
She looked that up before.
I did actually. Ines helped me, thanks.
Just one final quick reminder. As you can see, the semi-final pairings behind me, we will announce the order very soon after this draw. Playing times again, 15:15, 17:45 on both days. From 1 to 10, how excited are you now that you know the semi-finals?
13.
13?
No, really, I'm looking forward to it. So I've been looking forward to this event since, I don't know, last year. So it's going to be good, really good.
That's like a Twitter 101% response.
Yes, exactly.
Ladies and gentlemen, for me, it's been a pleasure hosting this draw and welcoming you to Budapest today.
Mine too. It was really wonderful being here.
If you haven't voted for the All-Star team of the Women's EHF Champions League, you can do so at ehfcl.com. If you haven't bought your ticket yet for the TIPPMIX EHF Final 4 2017, you can do so at ehffinal4.com. We can assure it's going to be a fantastic event that you should not miss.
Absolutely agree. Couldn't have said it better, Thomas. See you there in 18 days. I'm really looking forward to it. I think the players are as well. And thank you for being here with us and joining us.
Thank you. All the best. Have a lovely afternoon. For all media representatives, there's now a possibility to talk to players, get some quick comments. Again, thank you very much from our side. Thank you.